Oh, there we are. That should solve our sound problem. Let me know if you can hear me. Hey, W Luna Bow. Great to have you here. Really great to have you here. If you can hear me, if you could just type in the chat box that you can, that would be fantastic. There we are. That should solve our sound. Awesome, Christina. Thank you. Yeah, W Lunabo, you should hear me now. Ah, perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, I had to unmute myself. The magic of technology. All right. Tonight I am on a little bit of a schedule as I have a special guest that I'm going to be interviewing on the channel right after this. So I am probably going to jump right in and just give this a couple more minutes for people to join. How is everyone this evening? I know, right, W. Lunabo? I'm out here trying to figure out life with technology. Meanwhile, can't hear myself well enough to let you hear me. How's that as a metaphor for what we're up to as twins? Okay. Cool. All right. Get this little screen going here. All right. Who's here for the first time? Are there any first timers with us this evening? And how many times have you guys done it for those of you who are not first timers? Which number time is this? How many times have you joined us? This is not your first. Just out of curiosity. Let's see. Hey, Danette, great to have you. Butterfly Kisses, welcome. Christina Lukens. Hey, honey. Danette Bayet. Okay, Danette, meet Danette. We had that fun little email exchange a little while ago. I swear that was the funniest twin thing that's ever happened, I think, to me. Oh, cool, Danette. Awesome. Third time, first time live. W. Lunabo, you've done every day, not always with a live, as you're in the UK. Awesome. Barbara Brockelman, welcome. Danette, 6 times. Awesome. Janita, back for the second time. Awesome. Lisa Kaplan, first time able to join. Had mom in town visiting all week. Totally understand. Welcome. Yeah, so one of the fun twin things that happens for me, everyone gets their signs. One of my fun signs is when people with the same exact name book a reading with me within 24 hours. And I'm left guessing, is this the same person who just booked 2 different kinds of readings? Is this a joke from the universe, a glitch in the matrix? What exactly is happening? And there was one night, because then sometimes it happens with a common name, like a Mary, like 2 Marys will book at the same time, or 3 Marys. But this one particular time, it was actually not 1, not 2, but 3 Danettes, 2 of which are on the live tonight, booked within 24 hours. And I was like, okay, what do you want me to know, universe? This is not a common name, and all 3 of them have booked in the same booking period, 2 within 24 hours. Please break this down for me like I'm 5. So that's one of my unusual little twin signs that the universe likes to play with me. All right, I'll stop geeking out about my stuff and we'll get to meditation. For those of you for whom this is the first time, welcome. Great to catch you all here. For those of you for whom this is, some of you have been doing this every day, some live, some with the recording. Awesome. I'm so happy that you guys have been able to share this with me. We're going to jump right in a moment here. As I've got a big night in front of me, we're going to be live with Allison Armstrong momentarily. Right after this, she's a expert in the arena of men and relationships, and how to make relationships work, and thrive and deepen. And so I'm going to be interviewing her specifically about how men approach relationships differently, so that those of you who are twins can get to know the heart of your divine masculine. Feel free to listen in for that. The next thing I'll be doing is live mini readings. Those mini readings will take place right after my interview with Allison. So if you want me to look at your chart, you're more than welcome to have me do that. I'll also be looking at charts live on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So feel free to join for that. And then we'll be on at our regular time, 8:30 p.m., all the way through Monday for Christ Consciousness meditation. So, super exciting times. Let me pull up our meditation introduction. Here we go. Meditation, share screen. Okay. Awesome. So, for this meditation, for those of you for whom it's your first time, we're going to be just starting with the heart chakra. We'll start with the heart and we will move down to the solar plexus, to the sacral, and then the root. And then what we'll do is we'll move up and around and work with the crown and the third eye. So just remember this energy flow, as this is the flow of energy we're going to be using as we meditate. When we get to the third eye, there's something special that I want you guys to focus on, and that is, let me just clear this. And that's this location right here, where the third eye and the crown meet. I want you to focus your energy and attention there when we work the third eye. I'm going to refer to the Christ consciousness timeline while we meditate, but I understand that you may be from a different faith tradition with a very different teacher around unconditional love. So when I call for the Christ consciousness timeline ascension, if you have a teacher on unconditional love whose name you'd like to insert there, please do. And I think that is it. We'll have a little bit of time for Q&A after. All right. Very cool. So let's just go ahead and close our eyes and sit in whatever position is right for you. Some people sit during the meditation, some lay, other people, sit Indian style. I like to sit with both of my feet flat on the floor at the edge of a chair. Mind awake and body asleep, so they say. And just allow your energy to get here. No, my love, Zodru, you can have whatever kind of diet works for you. And as you're called to change your diet, as your vibration lifts, just allow that to be the easiest change that you can make. Allow that change to come forward with ease. My guides gave no dietary guidelines when they said, here's the meditation, just do this every day. But if you feel called to change your diet, please do. All right. So go ahead and close your eyes and allow your energy to settle in around you. Allowing that energy to settle in like sheets falling on a bed. And give yourself permission to just be here. Everything else you've been holding up, it's okay to set it down for a few minutes. And now command a sphere of protection around you. And with the following words, we will tell that sphere of protection how to protect us. I now command that only that which is source love may enter this space. And now bring your attention to your heart chakra, which I will be referring to as a source energy center. And just see your heart chakra opening like an eye, revealing a very bright light. Don't worry if thoughts come up. They're just the thoughts associated and tethered to your heart chakra at this time. Let us now command the removal of harm. I now command anything that has emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. Feel it releasing now. And now we will command our healing. I now command source love to come down and flood this source energy center and all harmed spaces, making them whole again. Just feel what that's like to have source flooding your heart chakra. And now let us command our ascension. I now command this source energy center arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline. And all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the vibration of unconditional love. And just notice what shifts, what opens up, any changes. And if you're just joining, welcome. Now we will focus on the solar plexus. Bringing your attention to your solar plexus. See it opening like an egg, revealing a bright light. If you like, you may use the commands. I now command the source energy center to open. And just notice anything that comes to mind. Don't worry if you feel like it might be a distraction. It's only the thoughts currently tethered to your solar plexus. Let us now command the removal of harm. I now command anything that is emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. See it going now. And now let us command our healing. I now command source love to come down and flood this source energy center and those harmed places, making them whole again. And now let us command our ascension. I now command this source energy center to arise and align, to the Christ consciousness timeline and all associated cells and DNA reconfigured to match the frequency of unconditional love. And now let us bring our attention to our sacral chakra. See it opening like a sunrise or an eye revealing a bright light. Good. Now, let us command the removal of harm. I now command anything that is emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source. For a full transmutation to love. Feel it releasing now. Now let us command our healing. I now command source love to come down and flood this source energy center and those harmed places, making them whole again. And just see source love coming into your sacral, filling it up. Let yourself receive it. You deserve it. You're worthy. Relax and let the love in. And now gently bring your attention to your root chakra. You may see it opening like an eye opening to reveal a bright light. And if you prefer, you can use the commands. I now command this source energy center to open. And just notice any thoughts or feelings that arise with your attention on your root. They're not distractions, they're just information about what's currently tethered to your root chakra. And let us now command the removal of harm. I now command anything that is emanated from this source energy center be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. Feel it releasing now. And now let us command our healing. I now command source love to come down and flood this source energy center and those harmed places, making them whole again. And just feel what that's like to have source love fill your root chakra. And now let us command our ascension. I now command this source energy center to arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline. And all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the vibration of unconditional love. And just notice what opens up as your root vibrates in love. And now bring your attention to your third eye, the place where your third eye and crown chakra intersect. See it opening, like an egg opening to reveal a very bright light. And now we will command the removal of harm. I now command anything that has emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. Feel it releasing now. It's okay to let go. Allow source to do its work. And now we will command our ascension for this source energy center. I now command this source energy center to arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline for it and all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the vibration of unconditional love. And just notice what brightens, what opens, what shifts. And now we will bring our attention to our throat chakras. Allow yourself to see your throat opening like a sunrise or an eye opening to reveal a very bright light. Notice any thoughts that come forward, as they're just the thoughts currently tethered to the throat chakra. And now we will command the removal of harm. I now command anything that has emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. Feel it releasing now. And now we will command our healing. I now command Source Love to come down and flood this Source Energy Center and those harmed places, making them whole again. And just feel what that's like to have Source Love fill your throat chakra, making it whole and complete, imbuing it with love. And now we will command our ascension. I now command this Source Energy Center to arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline. And all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the vibration of unconditional love. And just feel what that's like to have your throat vibrating in resonance with unconditional love. And now begin to take that love energy that you created in your throat and bring it down into your heart, connecting your throat and your heart. See them both vibrating in unconditional love. Move that energy and connect it to your solar plexus. Allow this solar plexus energy, heart and throat energy to light up and be fully connected to one another. Bringing the sacral into the mix. Connect your sacral chakra and now your root. See the energy moving all the way from the heart, the sacral, solar plexus, and root. Bring this loving energy through your root, up and around, through your auric field, and back in through your crown. See how this unconditionally loving energy lights up your aura, cleansing it. Allow that energy to pour through the crown and the third eye back to the throat, from the throat to the heart. See each of your chakras expanding and glowing brighter as they connect and flow. Notice how bright your aura is as it fills with unconditional love. And now, just a few feet above your crown chakra, see a beautiful symbol of unconditional love. See it bright and glowing from within. You may wish to work with a cloud or a halo or a crown, a heart, or just a giant sphere of unconditional love. Whatever you see it glowing brighter and brighter and brighter. Imagine that it is made of pure love. And now begin to see this loving symbol get closer and closer to your crown chakra. See it descending and shrinking as it fits and slips right into your crown, purifying your crown chakra, illuminating it with love, doing in one step for the crown chakra what we have done for all other chakras. See your crown glowing brightly with unconditional love. And now let that brightly glowing crown reach out to connect with the third eye and allow that symbol to begin to merge with the third eye. Now illuminating the third eye with unconditional love. See how bright and connected the third eye and the crown are. Now bringing the throat online. The throat now glowing brightly with the symbol of unconditional love. And that glowing column from the crown, the third eye, and the throat, allow that glowing column to now include the heart. See your heart illuminating, blazing bright with this symbol of love. And now connect your solar plexus to this column and your sacral. See this column of light burning brightly as your solar plexus and sacral join. You may naturally feel that your root is magnetized to this energy, so bring your root chakra online. Seeing all of your chakras glowing brightly and bigger as they merge into a single column of light and love within you. You are love. I am love. We are love. All is love. And now bring that symbol through your root back out of your body and allow it to expand and grow bigger and bigger to encompass your entire body and aura. Bring that love light of that symbol through every layer of your aura. See how that symbol now purifies your aura and brightens it, every particle. As it rises up and comes to rest at your crown again, contracting and getting smaller to come and rest inside your crown once again. And just see that energy flowing through that ascension column of light. All of your chakras merging in one bright column of love, channeling the energy straight through, bringing it back out and around through your aura. And back into your crown. And now we will conclude our meditation together. If you would like to continue to sit with this energy, you may do so. If you'd like to stay and participate in the reflections and Q&A portion this evening, Just feel free to wiggle fingers and toes. Give yourself a stretch. Take some deep breaths or yawn to keep clearing the energy. And maybe have a few sips of water. If you've been sitting at the edge of your chair, perhaps lean back. If you've been sitting cross-legged, give your legs a stretch. Thank you to everyone who participated today. It was a pleasure and an honor. We'll have about 7 to 10 minutes or so for Q&A about the meditation. If you have questions about things you experienced or the way the commands work, things you saw or things you heard, now is the time to ask those questions. If you have any reflections about things you experienced as a first timer or as someone who's done this several times now, it'd be awesome to share. It's always validating for people to hear that their experience is not the only unique one, that what they're experiencing might be completely normal. So please, as you're able, please share what your experiences are, what you saw, what you noticed, what you felt. Thank you. All right. Let's see. My love, Sodru. Love that practical stuff. Thank you. You're welcome, my love, Sodru. Fred Sutherland. Oh, thanks. I'm really appreciating that you came to join us, Fred. Thank you for being here. Blessings to us all, indeed. Gemini Princess, welcome. Shawnee Brown, welcome. Vision in Christ, welcome. Loving all, indeed. Christina Lukens, you're welcome. Gemini Princess, you're welcome. Fred, much love to you. Danette Rodriguez, the last 2 nights being live on the meditation have been phenom. Yeah, it's been really special to do this with all of you. Definitely powerful to meditate in a group, even if the group is connected via the internet. Our hearts are connected via meditating in the same way at the same time. Empress Divine, appreciate love. Oh, I appreciate love to you too, hun. Christina Lukens, I remembered memories I forgot from 7 about my childhood. Very cool. Fred Sotolen, have been doing them all twice. Wow, Fred. Yeah, I'd be curious to know what you're experiencing from doing them all twice. And if anyone else has memories that they forgot about that have come up for clearing. Yeah, Christina, thank you for sharing that. And Fred, thank you for sharing. Danette as well. I'm curious what you've experienced. If anyone has any experiences, that would be wonderful. Third eye activated. Hey, Oka. Hey, how are you? Third eye activated. Welcome. And thank you for joining us. Danette Rodriguez. Last night, I did Reiki to my chakras along with the meditation, and it was like I was lit up with energy, just surging with energy. Amazing. Amazing, Danette. That's awesome. And then I did a full blown Reiki session and felt Energy moving through my body, just so lit. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, this combined, I mean, with Reiki, I'm sure you're probably buzzing. They could probably see you from the moon, girl. Fred Soderlin, you helped me a lot with my twin. I'm very, very happy to hear that. I hope that it is going well with your twin, Fred. Danette Rodriguez goes on to say, tonight I sat still with rainbow fluorite in my hands and was super concentrated with visions. Awesome. Awesome. Really cool, Danette. Yeah, you can definitely. I think I might have mentioned on one of the live broadcasts, but if you have crystals that you want to activate with unconditional love, keep them in your lap or nearby as you do this meditation, and they will start to collect the frequency that you're vibrating at, and then mirror it back to you. So that's always really nice. Empress Divine, third eye area was somewhat tender by the third day. Yeah, that can happen, Empress Divine. There are some times when I go through this meditation and for a couple of days, um, my heart center aches. Like it almost feels like there's a brick in there or a big heavy rock. Um, and I just know that the energy is still moving. Like my heart center has expanded past its old capacity. So I'm like building, same way you build muscles, I'm building new heart resonance. And it sounds like Empress Divine, you've got a very powerful third eye, very powerful third eye. And so it's like you're building the muscles around it to allow it to be in its full power, to operate at full capacity. When it aches like that, it's like, maybe sometimes we operate these chakras at like 50 or 75 or 90% capacity, but then when you turn it all the way up to 100, it's like the brightness can be a little much. So, drink lots of water is what I'll recommend for that. Definitely allow yourself to move. And any intuitive insights and awareness that just pass your mind like thoughts, um, it will help you to really just maybe note them or know that everything that's a thought isn't just a thought. Sometimes it's intuition. And give yourself permission to really see what you see and know what you know. Your claircognizance is getting turned on. Empress Divine. Danette Rodriguez, thank you. Thank you, Danette. Vision in Christ. Question: commanding source energy to come down instead of come in, thoughts or feelings. You can use come in or come down. Um, I'm just using the words my guides gave me. But if you like the words come in, then use the words come in. It's interesting, the whole idea of even commanding source energy to do anything at all. At first, I was like, why would I do that? That is so strange. Why would I command source? um, but my guides explain that it's a directive, is what you're providing the energy to do. Because oftentimes the energy just sits around waiting for us to do something with it. Um, and so the idea of commanding at each stage of the work is us reclaiming the thing that is said in just about every faith tradition, that we were created in the image of the Creator. And so utilizing those commands is a way of saying, yes, I am powerful. Yes, I command the unseen world. Yes, I am a fractal of God, a fractal of the divine. Yes, I have the power within me to shift the energy within me. So you can say come down or you can say come in, however it works for you to see it. Anything that smooths the friction to allow the love to come in, that is what you want to do. Okay. Christina Lukens, I use my crystals too. I feel their vibration. Perfect. Yeah, you can totally amplify by holding crystals while you do the meditation or sitting them on your lap or around you for sure. Third eye activated. I broke my coccyx on Mount Shasta. I broke my first chakra on the Earth's first chakra. I'm a clown, I know. All right, third eye activated. That's hilarious. Yeah. I'm sure you probably got tons of metaphorical information out of that experience. So, um, yeah, it's like the earth wanted to kiss you directly. Butterfly kisses, speaking of, awesome. Thank you. You're welcome, butterfly kisses. New subscriber now, love and light. So much love to you as well, butterfly kisses. Thanks for subscribing. Alive and thrive. I was on the floor and my pup kept moving her head and laying it on the part of my body near each chakra you mentioned. So cool. That is awesome. Really, really awesome. Yeah, the animals know when we're moving the chakras, they want to come help and play. So that's so cool. Third eye activated 4/9/1974, 11:01 a.m. Pacific are my credentials. I appreciate your reports. You are welcome, third eye activated. My pleasure, Empress Divine. Thank you. Yeah, I hope that explanation was helpful to you, Empress Divine. Shawnee Brown, I sleep with my crystal quartz and find I have vivid dreams. Yeah, crystal quartz will do that. I sleep with crystals as well. So, Danette Rodriguez, yeah, Christina, it feels pulsating. So neat. Shawnee, do you sleep with it on your pillow? Fred Soderlin, always imagine a big scissor in the chakra cutting off the negative energy. Helps a lot. Whatever gets you closer to holding the vibration of love and releasing the friction of the denser energies is a thumbs up from this woman right here. Whatever gets you there. All right, we have time for maybe one more question before I jump off. If anyone has a question, now's the moment to ask it. Or if anyone has a reflection, now's the moment to share it, as it can be very validating for others who have done the meditation. Christina Lukens, I like cutting the memories with a sword. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do all of the above. My guides were really big on binding the energy, rendering it neutral, and sending it back to source. Um, Only because of, I think they had kind of pointed out to me Einstein's uh, notes that energy is never lost or created. It only changes form. And so, as the energy gets released, like they were always very clear with me too when I do grounding meditations. They're like, be sure you transmute the energy to love before you let it touch the earth, so that the earth only receives pure love energy from you. Because we have the power to change and transmute energy. So does source, of course. And so anytime I'm releasing energy, I'm claiming that power and transmuting it to love so that the earth and the field around it just has more love on it. And it's not just kind of sent out there to attach to someone else. Um, Let's see, what else do we have? Shawnee Brown, Danette Rodriguez, in my hands, I keep rose quartz under my pillow at times. Yeah. Shawnee Brown, we are all so powerful and magical. Namaste. Shawnee Brown, that is the truth. Empress Divine, I sun gaze utilizing my third eye. It is amazing. Wow, that's cool. I never thought to do that. Girl, no wonder that third eye pulses. Butterfly kisses. What are the twin flame readings? I don't have a twin. Fred Soderlin, sort of Michelle. Yeah, so twin flame readings, you don't have to do a twin flame readings or have a twin. You can just get like a personal reading. I just read solar charts, natal charts for people. And I'll be on later on tonight at 9:45 to do twin flame readings or personal readings. So if you have a relationship with someone that you want to look at, I can look at their chart. And if you just want to look at your own chart to understand what's happening and why and what are your lessons, we can do that as well. But you'll get a taste of what the twin flame readings are later on tonight. I'll be on at 9:45 p.m. Eastern. All right, Fred, thank you. Nice talking with you too. All love to you as well and to each of you. Thank you for being a part of this evening's meditation. Tomorrow night, all the way through Monday, I will be on at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time to do more of this meditation for the 12 days activation from the 1212 portal. Take great care, everyone. Bye for now.